All right, Tropical Storm Fay is moving up the coast. It is weakening, and that's somewhat good news for Connecticut. I just checked Eversource. 172 customers are without power, and most of those are in North Stonington. But with the fact that Fay is beginning to weaken, I think power outages will stay at a minimum. Still, it's not fun to lose power. Here's early warning pinpoint Doppler. The heaviest rain is in Fairfield County right now. We're going to focus in on that, and you can see that the rain is kind of moving to the north, so around Reading and Bethel and Newtown, you're getting soaked right now. Meanwhile, the rest of the state just has some hit or miss showers and nothing too concerning at the moment. As far as rainfall totals go, and this is just one estimate, it looks like rainfall totals could range anywhere from 1/3 of an inch to 2 inches. There is a chance that somewhere in western Connecticut we could get more than 2 inches of rain, 2 to 3 inches of rain. So as far as the flash flooding threat goes, it's not going to happen statewide, but here and there when the tropical downpours do move in, there could be some localized flash flooding. Now, as far as the storm threat, the severe threat, the yellow has been removed from the Connecticut shoreline. That's a little bit of good news, but we're still in the green, which means that there's still a chance for a strong to severe storm and potentially an isolated tornado. So the main threat will be localized flash flooding, winds. Well, that's going to cause scattered power outages, as we've already seen in the state. But again, it's not going to get out of control, and there's that outside chance for a tornado somewhere in Connecticut. So you can see the rain has moved into Waterbury. For parts of the state, this is going to be a beneficial rainfall, but we don't want those tropical downpours because they do reduce the visibility and put a lot of water on the roadways, and that creates a hazard in itself for drivers. Meanwhile, the conditions in New Haven are not that bad. It's 76 degrees there, 82 at Windsor Locks. That's a warm spot in the state. The high humidity is here with dew points in the lower 70s, just about across the entire state, and this tropical humidity is going to be with us all night long, along with breezy conditions. We've seen a gust to 30 miles an hour in Bridgeport recently and a gust to 23 miles an hour at Windsor Locks. Along the shoreline, we could see gusts to between 40 and 50 miles an hour. Inland, I think tonight we'll see winds gusting to 30 to perhaps as high as 35 or 40 miles an hour. So here is Fay. It's now made landfall at a place called Little Egg Inlet, which is about 10 miles to the northeast of Atlantic City, New Jersey. So it's over land now, and it will continue to weaken, which is good news. FUTURECAST shows some heavy rain bands in Connecticut at 7 o'clock this evening. Still some hit or miss downpours around midnight. And then as we go into tomorrow morning, there's still going to be some lingering rain, but the heaviest rain, along with Fay, will be moving to the north of Connecticut at that point in time. However, more showers and storms are going to fire up tomorrow afternoon, and they'll kind of diminish as we go into Sunday morning for sure. And then Sunday looks like a primarily dry day with a low risk for any showers or storms. So Sunday's looking good. For tomorrow, though, there is that threat for strong to severe storms that could produce damaging winds in some spots. Lows tonight, 70 to 75 for most of us, upper 60s in the Litchfield Hills, and your highs for tomorrow are going to be in the 80s to potentially near 90 in Hartford and Enfield, and that's especially if we get enough sunshine breaking through the clouds. It's going to be a steamy day, though, high humidity, which will put the heat index into the 90s. Sunday, that's the pick of the weekend, but it will be hot and humid, partly to mostly sunny, 92. Monday, humid, 91. A better chance for showers and storms Monday afternoon. We should get a break from the storms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Also a break from the heat on Tuesday with highs in the 80s, but then looks like we're going to heat up again Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with temperatures reaching or surpassing the 90-degree mark. So there's the potential there for another heat wave or two in that 7-day forecast. For the shoreline this weekend, 86 Saturday and a high of 87 for your Sunday.